Good evening, I'm Nicole Daly and you're watching the Yale Daily Minute. Sarah Idelson was victorious in the Ward 1 Democratic primary against Fish Stark, overcoming the most significant hurdle toward a third term as alder. She now faces Republican Ugana Eze, a current Yale senior, in the general election. Ward 1, comprised mainly of Yale students, leans overwhelmingly Democratic, as does New Haven as a whole. Idelson received 370 votes in the primary, 64% of the votes cast. The election had a low turnout, with only 11% of eligible voters casting ballots. In comparison, during Idelson's last bid for re-election in 2013, roughly 19% of residents voted in the general election. Idelson's victory follows a major surge in campaigning over the past week. Her campaign, which had been marked by low fundraising and a lack of major events, kicked into high gear in the last days of the election. Idelson received endorsements from city officials including Mayor Tony Harp, State Senator Martin Looney, and a majority of the Board of Alders. Stark raised significantly more than Idelson for the campaign, bringing in a total of $3,370. Idelson, in comparison, raised a total of $370. Both candidates spent the day outside of the New Haven Free Public Library, where the voting took place. The results were announced shortly after 8 p.m., when the polls closed. The campaigns canvassed heavily throughout the day, with teams knocking on doors and encouraging students to vote. Volunteers from both campaigns could be seen in the residential colleges and on Old Campus at various points in the day. In his concession speech at Wall Street Pizza, Stark repeated his vow to support the Democratic nominee. He said he will continue to push for student involvement in the city, even beyond the November general election. That's your news in a minute. See tomorrow's paper for more.